Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my first achievement guide series, this time focusing on Brewfest, which is one of the 8 required meta achievements for what a long strange trip it's been. And thankfully it's also the easiest, which is quite pertinent considering Wrath of the Lich King is next week. However, as you can see, I've done the intro last, so I've already got some of these, which kind of shows you just how easy it is. It's pretty much an hour absolute max to get most of these, except for Brew of the Month. However, if you are a seasoned achievement hunter, this is one of the few ones that you could have prepared for prior. So today I want to go through most of these achievements, how you might accomplish them, and at the end, because this is a shorter video, because there just aren't that many achievements, I do have a little tidbit for collectors who are going after Baron Rivendare's Death Charger, which could save you a minute or two per run in Stratholme, which, going for a rare mount like that, it kind of adds up after a while. But until then, thank you for joining me, and let's start at the top. The first achievement we'll have a quick look at is Down with the Dark Iron. Now, this requires you to just fight off the Dark Iron attacks that'll come in the Orgrimmar or Ironforge Brewfest camps, and it's basically just keep spamming the complimentary Brewfest button. You don't even have to target the invading dwarves, you just keep throwing and throwing and throwing until they're all gone. The invasions happen every 30 minutes, and they last for about 5. So once that's done, you then go click on the wheel that will spawn if you actually succeed in the event, complete the daily, and the achievement's yours. You should note you want to keep completing this daily, I should say, so you keep getting the tokens for the future achievements. The next achievement on the list is Does Your Wallpaper Tinga Linger? Now, this is pretty simple. It's just do a quest for one of the goblins in the camp. Thankfully, there are Wallpaper Tingas in a fairly wide radius around it, so even if it's crowded, it's a lot easier to actually get it. All you need to do is be drunk or have the drunk specs from the same goblin that you get the quest from, and then just throw the nets on 5 of them. Boom, this achievement done, and an extra companion for the companion total quest. The next achievement we'll look at is Strange Brew, which is very easy if you're level 70. All you have to do is go to the 3 vendors at any Brewfest camp in front of any capital cities, not just the big ones in front of Orgrimmar and Ironforge, and buy the 3 available brews that aren't level 75. Now, you do need to be level 70, as the highest tier of beer requires you to be level 65 from the ogres, but other than that, this achievement is just buy 9 beers and drink them. And now from drinking to eating with basically the same achievement, the Brewfest Diet, whereas instead of drinking 9 things, you have to eat 8 different things, and you just go to the cheese vendor, the bread vendor, and the meat vendor at the main Brewfest camps, so Orgrimmar and Ironforge, and you just buy all the things that are unique to Brewfest. That's it. That's all the achievement. You do need to be level 65, similar to a Strange Brew, to actually eat all the food. But other than that, another simple one to tick off the list. Another very quick achievement, have Keg Travel. For this, you need to either obtain a Brewfest mount from Corendaya Brew, or far more easily, spend 5 or 2 tokens on hops from the vendor, press it, and boom, another achievement. The next achievement is Drunken Stupa, which isn't something you need for the Brewmaster meta achievement, but it's still 10 achievement points anyway, so you may as well get it. Now, you just need to be drunk or wearing the drunk spec, and really, the easiest places I've found are either off Stormwind Harbour if you're Alliance, or off Thunderbluff if you're on the Horde. So, another free 10 achievement points for this one as well. Next, I want to look at a few achievements that all come from this guy over here. Now, the first is Brew of the Month Club, which requires 200 tokens. You buy that, and you do the quest. It's pretty short, pretty simple, and it does lead on to the Brew of the Year, which is just drink the beer that they send you each year. That's all you need to do. The next one is that, not an achievement, but you can get this guy for 100 tokens, which is just another pet for the pet collection achievement. And then finally, you can't do it just yet, but there is the achievement for dancing in Dalaran with 3 parts of the Brewfest outfit, which total to 350 tokens, which is you better keep on your dailies, even in Wrath, if you actually want to get it this year. Thankfully, that one isn't part of the Brewmaster achievement meta, but you might not want to wait a year to get it. Although these will last for more than a year, so keep them in your inventory or your bank after the fact for next year regardless. And at long last, the final achievement, Dire Brewfest, which is just kill Corrin Diabrew. To do this, you go to the Grim Guzzler in Blackrock Depths, which can be achieved the old-fashioned way of going to Blackrock Mountain, then running through Blackrock Depths to it. Or alternatively, if one of your party members has the Diabrew remote, then you can just zip straight there. You can do this 5 times a day because everyone can run the daily. And the first time you do it, you get a nice little chest quest and another 40 tokens for doing so. And that's Brewfest. That's all done. But that's not all. I did promise you an interesting little tidbit coming out of Stratholme. And what I've discovered is that normally you kill all the abominations in front of the slaughterhouse. Ramstein comes out, you kill him, and then there's a few waves of just peasant undead dudes who rock up. Now, that takes a minute or two to clear out. It's not hard, but there's quite a lot of them. And then you have to wait another minute for the Blackguard to spawn. So what you can now do instead is, if you go inside the doors and kill Ramstein behind them, then the Blackguards will instantly spawn and instantly give you access to Baron, so that should save you a good couple of minutes on every Baron kill. Which, if you are going for that Death Charger like I am, good luck. And now that is the actual end of the video. Thank you very much for joining me on this episode. I will be doing more achievement guides in Wrath of the Lich King itself, as well as for all of the holidays, as a long, strange trip is going to be one of the big meta achievements that a lot of people are going to want, just to show off that big violet proto drake at the end. So hopefully this time next year I'll be flying through the skies of Northrend with a bunch of you other achievement hunters with the most fabulous of proto drakes. Until then, I will still be doing other videos, like video essays on Final Fantasy, Guild Wars 2, Dragonflight with it when it comes up, and Wrath of the Lich King, of course. It's definitely probably my favourite of the 4. So if you're interested in any of that, please like and subscribe below, and I'll see you next time. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day.